Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I'm a little bit late popping in to work on my paper pumpkin for this month. This actually arrived on Thursday night, but I've had such a few late nights with work-related stuff that this is for the first chance I'm getting to be in my studio and working on my paper pumpkin. So I'm very excited. I've been trying not to watch other people's videos because I want to have the surprise of what these tags are going to look like. That's all they kind of told us, is there's going to be tags that coordinate with last month's kit. So very excited. Oh wow, and so there's our stamp set for this month. This is beautiful and this will work really nicely. Last month's stamp set had some other smaller sayings for like inside the cards and had that nice big snowflake and the little red bird. So here's some really nice larger sentiments, and then of course the to and from to go on a tag. Those are beautiful. All right, and it comes with a spot of shaded spruce. I'm going to set that aside for one of my goodie bags and pull out my own shaded spruce ink pad. There we go. And let's take a look at what we have. I'm just going to move this box off to the side. All right, and there is our kit. So it looks like we have 4 different designs to create the 4 different tags. I'm kind of throwing things everywhere, so let's cut into this. So I do love that paper pumpkins always come, aside from the stamp set and ink, all the other materials come wrapped in this plastic, which really has saved me a few times with our weather and our mailman. I have received just absolutely drenched boxes before, and my paper pumpkins were just fine. So I am getting really excited looking at some of these. It looks like we have some silver sequins and some iridescent sequins, some beautiful shaded spruce ribbon, some silver cord, which I really miss. We used to have that in our catalog, and so really nice to see that showing up in my paper pumpkin. I love working with cords of any kind, but especially the silver. All right, and let's pull this out. Oh, and my mini glue dots there. All right, set that all to the side. So here we have our beginnings. I'm going to just start by popping out kind of one of everything, because I'm pretty sure this is a tag base, and this is a banner to go on that tag. So if you know for sure you're just going to be copying the designs, you can of course just pop out everything and then do kind of like stamp, stamp, stamp and production line kind of thing if you're trying to make these quickly. I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to be doing with these. Oh wow, those are gorgeous. So some snowflakes with the little silver accents on there. Good morning, Janice. It is a happy rainy day. It means I'm not going to feel guilty about staying inside and doing some stamping and then going skating with the kids this afternoon. I always hate doing those kinds of things if it's nice outside and I feel like I'm missing a good hike or something. So today is definitely going to be a movie watching stamping kind of a day. All right. So it looks like we get 6 of each tag as well. So that's really awesome. That's like 24 tags. I thought it was only going to be 12 tags. That's really fabulous. So basically 24 tags for $30. Wow. Oh, and I love this one. This one's the tree, but it already has the hole punched in the top. That is fabulous. Oh, so the silver cord is like the old stuff? That's awesome. That was my favorite. I use that on everything. Well, hopefully they give us lots of extra so that I can use it on other projects as well. I do find that they are quite generous with the paper pumpkins and with all of the ribbon and cord that they give, so that's great. These are beautiful, the white and silver snowflakes. So nice. All right, what else do we have here? Another, looks like that's probably another card. And a little red strip here. Hopefully we don't have to stamp on that. That's pretty thin. All right. Yeah, so wow, 6 of each. This is awesome. Okay, I'm not sure how many of those I'm going to need. There seems to be 9. Maybe there's just some extras. Come back to them if we need more. Oh, this is gorgeous. The ombre from Pool Party to White. That's beautiful. I really like the color combination in this as well. So I'm not a huge red and green fan, but having the Pool Party added in kind of softens that look. All right, there are a lot of these, so I'm going to hold on to wait to see how many of those I have to punch out. And then these, I'm going to guess one of each. All right, one of those. And one of those. All right. Oh, wow. And a gorgeous little, I guess, cardinal. That is beautiful. But just like with the other sets, if you were not into creating with a cardinal, you could, of course, flip them over, color them some other color, blue, green, whatever, and you've got yourself a new bird. All right. That's fabulous. Oh, and then our little holly leaves. That's awesome. Very cute. So again, I'm not sure how many of these. I'm going to start with 3 because that seems like the number I would use. And we'll go from there. And oh, wow. And then this very thin silver foil reindeer already pre-cut for us. Oh, that is beautiful. There we go. Oh, these sets are going to be fabulous. Actually, I think that goes with that. There we go. So you can really just do whatever you want with these pieces, create whatever you want, but I'm going to look around and see what I did with the instructions, and I'm going to follow through on their plans for the first go around, and then I might switch it up and try some other stuff afterwards. Or I might just decide they're so beautiful I just want to copy all of them. I do have some extra kits, so I actually have the luxury of being able to just create one and then play with the others. All right, so I think I'm going to start with this card. So we've got our red base, and that's kind of already done for us, like having the wood and everything on there. So it looks like the next step is to take these 2 snowflakes, and they did provide dimensionals. I was going to say they didn't provide dimensionals, so I guess we just glue them together, but we do have the dimensionals here. So I'll pull those out and pop one of those into the center, and I'm going to kind of offset it so that it fills in the empty spaces so that we don't see the wood through between the snowflakes, but then we'll just see it out around the snowflake. And then they used, they provided you the mini glue dots to attach this. And actually I think I'll use mine as well. They are just a quick and easy way to attach things when your fingers are working. It's a little early in the morning for mine. All right, so there we go. I'm going to put that on so that's kind of centered on that circle. Now we have, I was going to say, how did they get that lovely green banner with the white print on it with no embossing? But of course, that gorgeous stamp set we got, it does the banner in color for you, so your letters remain white and your banner is colored. That is so smart. Okay, so we're going to take that stamp set, pop it onto a block. So I don't have quite the right size block available to me right now because I am getting ready for another card class this Sunday. So lots of my blocks are already packed up, but here we go. Yes, Janice, the stamp set is really nice. So as always, I'm not going to do my first stamp directly onto my paper. Just I find sometimes it's not always the best stamp the first time you stamp a stamp. There we go, that's better. Now, actually, this is looking really dark to me for some reason. I'm wondering if I stamp it off. I think I may actually, well no, stamping it off makes it look too light. That's okay. We'll just go with it. I may change that one up and use a different color when I do the next ones. So to do this, it's just really a matter of lining it up on your little piece of paper. And actually what I might do is actually straighten that. And there we go. Hopefully that was straight. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Actually having the white border lightens it up just a little bit. So that's really nice. So that is our next step, is to attach that. And again, we're going to attach that with dimensionals. So we've got this awesome pack of little mini dimensionals, which really are quite a nice size for so many projects, especially when you're working on tags and everything. It's just a little bit smaller. All right, so I'm going to center that on my tag. Pop out the little circle at the top. And now I get to just do the embellishments. So I'm going to grab, oh, if I can see how to open these. Somewhere along here, there's got to be an opening. There we go. Grab my sequins. I really like the sequins. I hope that they put more of these into the catalog. They're one of my favorite things to work with. I loved the gold ones from one of the previous, I think the September one. I really liked those, or August it was, the little gift bags. All right, and then you just kind of pop those wherever you feel they go. Oh, I know, I hope. I've been watching and looking at some of the stuff. It was too bad they came out with that poppy set so late. Yes, it'll be great for next year, but it's beautiful. And when I saw the meerkats, I thought of you. They're so cute. I don't know if you've seen them yet, but they were just adorable, Janice. I took a screenshot, but it was like way too late last night for me to send it. So if you haven't seen the meerkats yet, let me know and I'll send you a text after this video. All right, where are my scissors? I used them to open up this kit. What did I do with them? That's really odd. All right, I'll grab a different pair. Oh no, those ones are no good for cutting. For cutting ribbon. Right here, these ones will be better. Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. After I'm done this, I will send it to you. They are adorable. There's like a single meerkat and a little group of them together and some punny little sayings, and oh, it's so, so sweet. Well, I know, that's why I thought of you. And they're like super cute little cartoony ones. So it was just, oh, it was adorable. Okay. Hey, Janice, you've already opened up your kit. How did you find the end of your silver cord? Mine is like absolutely disappeared. I can't see where it starts. That's really odd. Right, well, I might have to waste some cord here and just kind of pull an end off and start a new beginning. That's odd. None of these are kind of loose and pulling out. Very strange. Oh, wait, what's that? Nope. Darn it. Okay, well, when you can't find the end, then you just make a new one. Yeah, that's really bizarre. They've really wound it tightly and, well, whatever. It's just cord. All right, so we're gonna put our little green thread through, or green ribbon through, cut off a little section of silver cord. Hopefully you don't have to cut into yours to find the end. And we're gonna do a little bow here with our silver cord just to hold this all together. Actually, I'm going to do my bunny ears. I do find that when I'm tying thread and cord, doing two bunny ears and wrapping them around each other makes for a nicer look for how the bow is going to lay at the end. There we go. That's awesome. So there is our first tag all done. So really quick and simple. And then on the back, of course, we can stamp the to and from or just handwrite on the back. And that's our first tag. So I'll set that off to the side. And we'll pull out our materials for our next tag. So let's see here. We've got our ombre tag here with our Christmas tree. That is gorgeous like that. The pool party tag. Oh, that's what that red strip is for. Oh, thank goodness we don't have to stamp on that. It's just a little accent to go behind. That's wonderful. All right. And then those little snowflakes, it looks like we actually get to use a few of them. So I'll pull those out of the pile and pop out another one. All right, pop out another one of those. And then we're going to put some silver sequins on this one and use silver cord to attach it. All right, that's awesome. So our stamping on this, it goes on here, and we're going to use the, my desk. Oh, there are my scissors. There we go. My desk space is getting a little crowded here. So we've got a lot of options for what's going to fit on this. Made with love, not quite, but Let It Snow and A Gift for You. The Love and Joy would also fit if you wanted to. I think I'm going to go with the A Gift for You, though. I'm going to be making a bunch of gift tags and selling them at a craft fair coming up this weekend. So this will be nice to have all of these to add to the selection. Here we go. All right. Yeah, gift tags in my house are kind of a funny thing. I have not made gift tags for my kids in, oh, I don't know, probably 10 years. Because I made a set of gift tags 10 years ago or so, and I didn't write on them. I just made like a lot of each design. And when we wrap the gifts for the kids, we just put the appropriate tag onto the gift with no name, no nothing. Like, we don't even put our own names on it. And then they know that under the tree, when it's time to unwrap and stuff, they have to look for the gift that has their tag on it. And then those are theirs to open. And then we just save up those tags and reuse them each year. And yeah, they're all kind of like funny little quotes and stuff. My oldest, who's a bit of a candy fiend, his is all the list of all the things that Elf likes to eat, like candy canes and syrup and I don't know, it's a big long list of all sorts of sugary sweet things, and that's what his is. And my youngest, his is oh, what is his now? It's actually not very appropriate for a little kid. It's, oh, I haven't unwrapped our stuff yet, pulled it out yet for doing gifts and all that. But it's a funny quote from another movie. It was something that he used to say when he was little. He had heard the movie when he was like 2 years old and started repeating it. And so it just kind of stuck. So that's his tag. So yeah, I actually don't even make gift tags for the people in our house. We've got them and we just reuse them. But I do know lots of other people who are always looking for gift tags at this time of year. So these are going to be perfect. All right. Now, there we go. Yeah, this is really beautiful. These are really simple to make as well. And yeah, something nice that I think I might actually be able to get the kids to help me out with this afternoon. So with this one, I used the dimensionals, and I just made sure to put it high enough up on the tree that the dimensionals actually sat on either side of the tree. And then I'm going to use a mini glue dot for the center of my 2 snowflakes. And I'm going to put one up here, making sure that it kind of sticks to the tree, not to the card. There we go. And another one that I'm going to put down below. Oh, I know what it was that Mike's tag says. It says, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animals," from, I think it's from Animal House. Not really sure why at 2 he was exposed to that, but he was, and he thought it was so funny. So yeah, that's stuck, and that's his little tag. There we go. So that's completed. Now we're going to grab another little chunk of cord as best as I can from this. Oh, I'm making a big mess of this. I'm going to have to rewrap this and everything. Wow. Maybe stamping early in the morning isn't a good idea for me. I haven't even had a morning coffee yet, so but I thought, oh, get up and do some stamping before the kids are awake and the house is loud. Alright. So, and then I just kind of put the 2 ends together and tied a knot to close that off at the top. So there you have our next card. Very nice. Set that to the side. I'll show you all 4 again at the end once we've got these all completed. Alright, so now I really want to work with this deer. So I'm going to find all the pieces that go with him. So it looks like it's the sleigh and the deer, and then this piece and this one. Oh, this is where we get to use our holly. Oh, and we get to use a lot of it. All right. And our red circle. I saw that somewhere. Okay, we'll get our red circle in there. We get some sequins. Oh, we get to use these as well. Oh, wow. Lots of layers on this one. We're going to pop a bunch of these in behind as some greenage. All right. So I guess with these you could really go as layered or as thin as you'd like when you're putting these on. I think I'm just going to put the 2 on and save the rest for something else. And then for this guy, I'm going to put 2 down here and 3 up top. So I'm going to grab that sheet and grab 2 more. And as you can see, we really did have a lot, so like, don't be concerned about running out. There really are a ton of them here. Okay, so I might actually look at the instructions to see how they layered this one. Okay, so first things first was this circle on the background, and I'll use glue dots for that. That goes down, and then that goes over top. And then, oh, but these go behind that, and these go behind the deer. Okay. So I'm going to do a little bit of work with gluing stuff with mini glue dots onto the backs of items. So I'm going to start with my glue dots on my holly. So if I can, I like to try and take, nope, that didn't work. I like to try and take the paper off of the glue dot and leave it attached to the sheet. I find it's easier to attach the glue dots to my small pieces when I do that, but today they seem to be peeling off this sheet quite easily, so do it the slightly harder way. That's alright. So once I've got that done, I'm going to peel those off, but I'm not going to stick them down yet. Just going to kind of get all 3 going on one hand with the glue dots off. And I'm going to take one of these little pieces and attach it to one of my pieces of holly. And then I'm going to start to layer these over top of each other and behind my deer. And then my third one like that. Alright, so I've attached these directly to the deer so that they stay on the card nicely and where I want them. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing but on the bottom of this banner. So there are my glue dots. Okay, come on, don't stick to me. There we have it. Alright. So I did get a few extras of these kits. I'm going to have them available for sale at my upcoming craft fairs, or if you didn't grab one and you're seeing it and would really like one, they are available for $30, and you can just send me a message and we'll arrange for you to come and grab it. So yeah, there's one of the other paper pumpkins that I have left as well. I had somebody who was interested, but I don't know, I haven't heard back from them since, so we'll see what happens. So at this point, first come, first serve on that one. I will be taking it with me to my craft fair as well if it's not taken. And Stacy, don't worry if you're watching this, it's not yours. I know you and I will get together, and I'm holding on to yours. Don't worry, I will make that happen. So next thing is to attach this. Now I've got my snail here, so I'm just going to use that instead of putting a few glue dots on the back of this. So I'm going to put that just above center. And then I'm going to take this and put a stripe of snail across my actual card and place this down a little bit, oops, so that it fully covers that snail that I put on there though. Oh, and actually centered. There we have it. So I've glued that directly to the card, and now I'm going to use dimensionals to put my deer on. Where did I put those dimensionals? Oh, there they are. Normally when I craft, I actually craft at a much larger table and kind of have things spread out everywhere. Here I'm crafting in a fairly small space, and I tend to end up putting things down on top of other things, and then I have trouble finding everything. Alright. So with those on there, I'm going to let his feet just sit at the bottom of this. And so all the dimensionals I put on him are kind of like in his body area, so they're all attaching him to our card. And so with him there, I'm going to set this to the side for a moment and get that little piece of white. I'm going to stamp Let It Snow on here. Actually, I wonder if A Gift for You would fit though. A Gift for You does fit, so I'm actually going to stick with that instead of Let It Snow. And yeah, because I really like the A Gift for You. So here we go. Yep. Not quite as straight as I would have liked, so because we have the luxury of flipping it over, I will. It also looked like there were a lot of this one, so probably you have the luxury of even just replacing it and grabbing a new one. I think they just filled up the rest of that sheet with cutouts of that shape, so it was a lot. And for this one, just because of where his legs fall and everything, I'm going to use just one dimensional in the center of it. And if you felt like you were worried that that wouldn't quite stick, I'd put just a glue dot on each end. That's going to attach to his legs and help hold it in place. But trying to put another dimensional there would just make it look puffy where his legs are. Alright, so center that. There you have it. Okay, so we're almost done. We're just going to add a little bit of sequins to this one, and then we're good to go. There we go. All right. Oh, sorry, we're not good to go. Huh. one last thing to do here. I'm just seeing here there are little holes in the end of this because of course this is a gift tag. So we need to have a way to attach this to our card. Okay, where's my little, that's not what I'm looking for. I'll just use the tip of the scissors to poke that out. There we go. So this is a gift tag, so we need a way to attach it. So we're going to grab our silver thread again, or silver cord, and create a little loop with that. Okay, so there's a few ways you can do this. You could tie off a knot here and it'll hold it secure, or you could loop it through there and tie it around the back. Oh, I've made a huge mess of this silver cord. And I still haven't found the actual beginning of it. That's really odd. Okay. Here we go. 2 pieces. Pull that out. Okay. So that's going to be more than enough to do what I need to do. Clip that off. Hide that disaster. So with this, I could either put it through and tie a little knot, or what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put these through the front of the tag, and then I'm going to tie a little knot in the back, and that little knot's going to hide behind my behind the bar of my sled. So tie that little knot so it's secured, and then my tag will actually hang like that. Okay, and then it's tied in the back, and we can trim that up a little bit so it's not as much. There we go. And so there we have our next tag. It's going to hang really nicely like that. There we go. All right, and now our last one, so pretty, is, going to use a little bit more of our holly leaves as well. That's awesome. I was wondering why there were so many on there. All right, so we've got our little red bird with the nice snow background. This reminds me of, well, it looks exactly like the stamp set that came in last month's paper pumpkin. So just another idea of stuff that you can do if you've got little birds and stuff. You can make some more cards using that and some embossing. We're going to take this larger banner, we're going to do some stamping on there, and then grab some more holly and pop that into place. Okay, there we go, got all that. Let's grab our piece stamp. And of course on the backs of all of these you can be stamping the to and from stamp. It's very sweet, and we'll just allow it to be that much easier for people to create. So I'm going to put that on this way. Do this a little bit backwards. Just being a little lazy this morning and not cleaning my stamps, because I know that after I've done this video I'm going to make some more cards. So just keep everything out and on blocks. Oh, let's practice that one first. Oh, I'm glad I didn't stamp that. The E was not quite right. Okay, getting there. And there. All right. So we've got our piece stamped. Pull that up. Again, I'm going to attach these pieces to the back of my banner instead of trying to kind of place them properly on my card. So I'm going to put little mini glue dots on the tips of all of these. Okay. So I am getting quite excited about the holidays. At school we've started organization for our holiday play that we're doing, and this year, in the past we have done some kind of Christmassy stuff, but this year we're actually going with more of a snow theme than anything. A cute little play about the kids and the teachers and the parents all hoping for a snow day, and then what happens when they realize that they're actually all wishing for the same thing. So pretty fun. It'll be cute to see the kids. A bunch of them have to dress up and pretend to be teachers and stuff, so it'll be kind of funny to see if they choose to just be a generic teacher or maybe take on some of the characteristics of some of the teachers on our staff. There's some speculation that one of the kids might go get himself a bald cap and pretend to be our head teacher. Which Brad would be totally okay with. So, yeah, it's going to be fun, though. And we're going to use some mini glue dots to attach this. So I'm just going to look for spots that kind of have larger openings and put a few of those in there. But yeah, so starting to listen to Christmas music at school, getting the kids all knowing the words to our class song as well as to the school like the big intro song. So lots and lots of singing practice and Christmas music going on, and snowflake creation starts in a week and a half. Because yeah, we have to, it's as the snow keeps falling, so we're actually going to have the snow levels in the gym increase throughout the play. So lots of snowflakes are going to be required. Yeah, Janice, it actually sounds like it's going to be pretty great. We're doing it the Tuesday, Wednesday of that very last week. So I think that's like the 17th, 18th. There will be a daytime performance if you want to come up and see it. They're doing tickets, but I'm sure we can sneak you in or formally get you a ticket. We're finally at this point now where our school is so large that we do actually have to limit how many people come to see the play, and we're actually doing it divided in half, odd and even. And so like mine and Tanya's class are both practicing the same song and have the same part in the play, and then we'll perform during a different daytime performance and a different evening performance, just so that every family can have 2 or 3 people there. So this card we're going to do just like we did the first one, where we put through that little piece of green, and then we're going to tie it off with a piece of silver cord. All right. So put that one through, tie my bunny ears. Yeah, and now we're just hoping that while we're doing all this prep for this play, that an actual snow day doesn't cancel our performances. So far the weather up on the mountain has been really, really mild, surprisingly, but we definitely felt a shift in the weather earlier this week, and a little bit more of like an ozone-y scent up there, and temperatures dropped. So we'll see what happens over the course of November, December. I'm personally hoping for no snow till like February, but that's just because I don't like driving up in it. Even though I can, I don't enjoy it. So there we go. All right, and now we'll just add some sequins to this to finish it off. Come on, don't stick to me. There we go. All right, so I'll move all this stuff out of the way, and I'll bring in the 4 tags. They are really adorable. There we go. Our tree. And the lovely snowflake that we began with. There you have it. There are the 4 tags that come in this kit. And like I said, you actually get enough to make 6 of each of these, which is like really incredible. It's quite a few, so really, really happy with that. And then if, tags aren't your thing, like I'm sure I'll make a few of these as tags for sales and stuff, but I just think this is so adorable. I probably won't pop that circle out. I'll put a piece of sticky on the back to make sure it stays in, and I actually could see using this just on the front of a card. In fact, I'll probably do that this afternoon, and if I get around to doing that, I'll post a picture of it, because to me that just makes the perfect card front. And this one as well would be a really beautiful card front. I'd just skip doing the ribbon across the top. Again, I'd leave those pieces in place. So most of these, even this tree, you could snip the circle off and voila, now you've got a nice piece of card candy. Throw that onto a card. I think this is the only one I'm going to have to think a little bit, how could I turn this into a card instead of a tag? And maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just make all of these as tags and do these ones as cards. So yeah, really a nice, versatile stamp set, and yeah, super excited to go play with this. So, oh, sorry, just gotta dismiss that. Apparently I had an alarm set to go do some other stuff this morning. So good timing that this video is just ending. Super happy you could join me, Janice. Looking forward to seeing you. We'll have to set a date to get together in December. Maybe go out after school on the day you come up to see the play or something. So, oh yeah, I guess I could cut the top off of that. Just make it a square that it's like kind of more centered, and then do something different with the love and joy. Put that kind of on the card. That's a great idea. Yeah, so I'm going to play around with it, see how I can turn these into cards as well. Hope you all have a wonderful day and find something cozy to do in this rain, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.